Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Casey and here on my channel we talk about personal growth, lifestyle, and personal finance. Today we're going to be talking about my essential stationery products. So if you're interested in learning what my favorite stationery products are, just keep watching. So my first notebook is this Erin Condren 8x10 notebook. So this looks a lot like their planners, and this is in the Layers colorful cover, and you can customize it by putting your name at the bottom. And this is just a plain notebook, so it's just regular lined paper. And I use this to take notes for classes or different courses that I'm taking. And I just love the size of it. Like, it's really big, it's really sturdy. And if you're an Erin Condren fan, you probably love their paper quality. And that's the same paper that's in this journal. So this is my first favorite journal. So my second favorite journal is this Minimalism Art B5 journal. So this is also lined. And I use this journal for morning pages. So morning pages is where right in the morning when you wake up, you write 3 pages of like free text, stream of consciousness notes. So I do that in the beginning part of here. I just started that this year, so this is a newer thing, but this is from Amazon. It was like under $15. It has a really great paper quality, and I totally recommend it. Lastly, for the notebooks, we have this Fringe Studio notebook. So Fringe Studio has really cute notebooks. This is like probably my 5th or 6th one that I've gotten. I like it because it has really good paper quality, and it also has this nice folder in the front. So it's like a 2-pocket front and back folder. So in the past, I used to get these from like TJ Maxx or Home Goods, but I actually figured out that they had them at HomeSense, which is actually where I got this. And this was only $6. So I think that's a great price for this. And I just use this notebook kind of for like anything, kind of like scrap paper, like whenever I just want to write something down or like do a quick calculation or whatever, I used my Fringe Studio notebooks. So moving into pens, my favorite pen like of all time is actually really basic. It's the Bic round stick pen. So these are literally like, you can get like 10 of them for a couple dollars at like Target or wherever. And I love these pens. They're small, but they're very mighty. I really like ballpoint pens just because you don't have to worry about like how much ink is coming out of them. So I use this pen to literally write anything down. I have a bunch of them around my house just because they're my favorite go-to easy pen. So next we have the Zebra Sarasa clip pen in the 0.5 version. And I love this pen. I normally use it for writing in books. So if I'm writing like a hard copy book, I like to use this pen to underline, write notes. It just like a lot of ink comes out, not too much ink, but like enough to where you don't have to like go over your lines multiple times. It gets the job done quick, easy, and it dries quickly, doesn't bleed through, so love this pen. Next we have the Unipin fine liner pen. So here's what they look like. I have the 0.2 and the 0.5 version, and I use these pens kind of like how you would use a micron pen. So if I'm ever creating like spreads in my bullet journal, or just like, you know, want some nice defined thick lines, I use these pens. Normally I use the 0.5 ones for like creating structures and layouts, and then 0.2 pen for like titles and stuff like that. So the next pen is the Pilot Friction clickable erasable pen. So here it is, and I use this pen for budgeting. So I really like that it's erasable, and I use it for budgeting because a lot of times my budget changes throughout the month. So I can like put in a budget category or budget like amount and change that throughout the month if I want to. So this is in the 0.7 version. I also have the 0.5, but I prefer the 0.7 just because it's just a little bit more substantial. Next we have the Sharpie S-Gel pen, and this is in the 0.7 version. And I have this in black, blue, and red. Just so you know, I prefer black pens, like black pens or dye. If I'm writing anything, I want it in a black pen. And then if I like have any accents or anything, I'll use a colored pen, but like black pens all the way. So yeah, so this is the 0.7 version of the Sharpie S-Gel pen. I use this pen interchangeably with the Papermate InkJoy gel pen. They write really similar. This one's a little bit like smoother, and the tip is not as pointy, so a lot of times you can like write quicker with it. So the one thing that I don't love about this pen is that I've noticed that the ink comes out kind of quickly sometimes. So you can have like varying amounts of ink when you're writing, which is a little annoying, but it's not like something that would stop me from using the pen altogether. So still really love this pen. And then lastly for pens, we have the Tombow Footanesque brush pen. So this is the hard tip version, and I use this for hand lettering, calligraphy, all those types of things. So I started doing hand lettering like a year ago, and I started off with the dual-ended Tombow brush pens, and to me it was really hard to get like the differentiation within the stroke. So it was hard to get the thin upstroke with the thick downstroke. I just feel like I didn't have that much control over the pen. So with this pen, I feel like I love it. Like it has upgraded my hand lettering like immensely. At first I thought I just wasn't good at hand lettering, but really it was just the pen. So if you're struggling with hand lettering and you've been using the Tombow dual-ended brush pens, I recommend using the Tombow Footanesque hard tip brush pen. So my one colorful pen option are the Papermate InkJoy gel pens in the colorful versions. So love these. I use them like when I'm taking notes, or just, you know, to add some flair and pizzazz to my writing or notes. Yeah, just love these. So next we have highlighters. So my first set of highlighters are the Sharpie Clearview highlighters. So I like these for highlighting in books or textbooks, or just like functional highlighting. So still love these. I prefer the Clearview just because you can see through them and see what you're highlighting. So really like these. And then for like your more decorative highlighting, or like, you know, pretty highlighting, I obviously am a fan of the Zebra Mildliners. This is the 15 count pack, but I also have the 10 count pack. But just like a heads up, there's duplicate colors in these. So like probably like 5 or 6 of them are in both the 10 and the 15. So just something to, you know, point out. But I love these. So these are actually dual ended. So one side, like this side has your chisel tip. So like the diagonal one. And then the other side is like they call it a bullet tip. So it's just like a marker tip. So I really like these. I use them in my planner spreads, in my bullet journal spreads, anywhere that I want to like add some pizzazz that's not like functional, just like for purely decorative things. I use Mildliners, but you could use them for functional things too. I like to save the pretty things for the pretty things. So now we're moving into the Stationery Tools. So the first thing is the Plastic Eraser Mono by Tombow. And this is an eraser for pencil, and I just use like regular cheap old pencils from wherever. I'm honestly not like that picky when it comes to pencils. A pencil's a pencil. I do prefer mechanical pencils though. Like I don't really like to have to sharpen them, but don't really care what brand. It could be the cheap one, the expensive one. They all write the same. So yeah, this is what I use though to erase with a pencil, just because, you know, like the pencil eraser always gives out on you like way quicker than the lead does. So I just always keep this in my pencil case just in case I need it. And I also use it for like larger things that I'm erasing. I prefer to just use this than to try to like struggle with the small pencil eraser. So the next thing is my 6-inch gold ruler from Erin Condren. So mine's a little dirty, a little beat up, but I love it. I love that it's shorter and like, you know, heavier, because I can put it in my pencil case and bring it around with me and still have a ruler, but not like, you know, have a huge ruler. So it's like perfect size. It's pretty because it's gold. And yeah, love it. Next we have the Tombow permanent adhesive tape. So this is like, think of like correction tape, so like whiteout tape, but with like actual tape. So like use this to stick stuff together. So yeah, I love this. This is like super convenient. It's got a little like cover over the actual like tape part. So if you're like pasting something into a document, like a photo or a diagram or whatever, it's super easy and convenient to use something like this over like a roll of tape or like a glue stick, which like is a pain in the butt because glue sticks get everywhere. So I've just been using this and I've been loving it. And then last but not least, we have my pencil case. So this is what it looks like. This is actually a cosmetic bag, which is like my pro tip. If you're ever looking for a pencil case, look at cosmetic bags. I've been doing this since like middle school. like OG back in like 2010. I would just like go to Target and go to the cosmetic bag section and just get like a makeup bag, and it works just as fine. So I got this one off Amazon. It's the Gonex brand, and this is the small size in, I believe it's light gray. I'll leave it all in the description below, but I've been loving this. One thing that I really like about it is that it has a couple of sections on the side. So it has like this pocket. So normally I have my ruler in this pocket. And then it has 2 pockets on this side. So a lot of times I put like correction tape in here, and I have like chapstick in the other one. So yeah, it fits all of the things, like literally everything that I just showed you pen wise, minus the Mildliners, fits in here without problem. And I can carry it around everywhere. It's great. So love this, and really recommend a pencil case of some sort if you like stationery. So there we have it, all of my stationery essentials. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of my favorites, and if you have any recommendations yourself. I love stationery, so if you tell me something that you love, I'll probably buy it, and I just love buying new things. So leave all your recommendations down in the comments below. Before you leave, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!